can see, social media is growing at a rate that's just phenomenal, and it's definitely working for businesses. We're able to have that two-way conversation, and it's not going anywhere shortly. Facebook was just bought by a major investment firm. They're letting their individual stockholders that were on the ground floor with them invest into Facebook if they have 10 million of investments or more just to get in on Facebook before it goes public. So it's definitely not going anywhere. Investors are still using it for advertisement, and it's that two-way conversation. Here we go over some stats real quick. Did you know that conventional marketing is now more expensive? I'm sorry you guys can't see that. It's more expensive and less effective than ever. What we're saying is newspaper is down 12%. The reason being is I have my iPhone. I have a subscription that I can get on, and I can check out the news articles, and I can go straight to the articles without picking up the actual newspaper. We're seeing a huge incline growing in this for Wall Street Journal and those types of newspapers. TV is down 5%. Reason being, a lot of people are watching TV online. You can go to abc.com. You can watch your favorite shows that ABC has directly from their website, which is pretty incredible. You're getting less advertisement. Main advertisers that are on there are national competitors, and they're on there because they're paying high advertisement dollars to be on there. And also, TiVo is another one. How many of you guys have TiVo? Anybody recording their shows? Do you skip through the commercials when they come up? Exactly. So people are paying to advertise during these shows. People at TiVo are just fast forwarding through it. Radio's down 10%. Another reason is smartphones and web radio stations. iTunes has all kinds of radio stations that you can go and listen to 24/7, your favorite genre of music. I have Pandora, and I only get commercials about every 15 minutes, and it's about a 5-second ad. So who do you think is buying those advertising spots? Large companies like Geico that have those type of resources. The internet advertising is actually up 16%. The reason being, we can narrow down to demographics, and it's a lot cheaper to pay online. How many of you guys know about Google AdSense? What you can do is you can pay Google, and you're only going to pay for what advertising you're getting, like pay-per-click, so it's a lot cheaper. You can set a budget. You can say, okay, I only want to spend $50 this month in advertising, and once it goes that high, or once it hits that $50 mark, you're not going to pay anymore, or maybe it's high for $500, whatever. So there's a huge incline in internet. The years that it took for radio to get 50 million users was 39 years, so it took quite a while for people to start using the technology of radio. It took television 13 years, so faster. It took internet 4 years before 50 million people were added on the networks. It took the iPod 3 years to reach 50 million. Facebook added 1 million users in 9 months. So it is a massive growing that's going on through social media. I'm going to look at a graph real quick. We're going to compare Facebook and Google. Google has been the top search site forever. It is still one of the highest, and forever it was Google for everything. You went there for 90% of things. Everybody that went online typed in google.com to get to where they were going. You can see in March 2009 and March 2010, Google was on a pretty even playing field, and it plateaued. It didn't go very far. Facebook came around in 2009, and we see the grow in a year that it's actually surpassed Google. Social media, people are loving it, and they're wanting to use it. I want you guys to look at this advertisement real quick. Very trustworthy, right? Like so many printed ads that we see. I love how they put simulated imagery on the bottom to let us know that it's not even real. That's why 14% of people trust advertising. Very, very low number. A lot of times we think that they're trying to trick us because it's that single conversation. They don't want to hear from us. They're just putting out the information. That's it. 79 or 78% of people trust a recommendation from a social media. Maybe it's Facebook or Twitter. So if they go on their social media, you're friends with somebody, and you see that they're using a service or going to maybe an auto service center. I use my local mechanic, and I have them posted on Facebook. People will trust my recommendation for that because they're my friends, people that I know. So what does work? If conventional advertising isn't working as well as it used to, how do we get it to work for social media for our business and our services that we're offering. 51% of customers buy from a brand that they follow on Facebook. That's pretty incredible. One of the reasons that it's so high is because once you like somebody on Facebook, you go to their page, you click like, you're able to get coupons for that. So my wife is a coupon fool. I mean, this girl is all over the coupons, and what she does is she can like let's say Heinz ketchup. We'll look at that a little bit. Heinz ketchup, she can like that product, go, and then they're going to be updating her of products that they're researching. They're also going to be giving out coupons, but it goes beyond a single conversation. They have, they call it like Ketchup Memories Tuesday or something. It's something ridiculous. And what you can do is you can go on and you can post your best Heinz ketchup experience. And I remember when I was in this cafeteria, I had a ketchup fight with a friend, and it was Heinz ketchup. You know, and we're having a two-way conversation now, and it's building a relationship with the customer. 60% of people are likely to recommend a brand that they follow on Facebook. So now that you've got one person that's buying your product, they like you on Facebook, chances of them recommending them to another friend are pretty high. It's an exponential thing that starts to grow once you're on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. The average Facebook user has over 130 friends. So if you have one person, just think about it, and they're recommending 60% of those, that's definitely an exponential value that you're able to invest into. So there I was talking about Heinz ketchup. You can see it, it's kind of hard to see right there, but it says find us on Facebook. And it's letting the customers know that are using Facebook, you can follow us, and you can have a conversation with us and let us know what you're thinking about Heinz ketchup. So the big question becomes, what's it really all about and what's it really for? There's so many social medias out there, if you've seen them. We work with over 50 social medias. That's a lot. Obviously, you can't manage and run all 50 social medias, but what we're trying to do is we're starting to grow the presence. So if you have a website, it's great to have a website, but getting the traffic there is the hardest part. Anybody experienced that difficulty? You've got a great website. How do we get people to come to our website? Well, if you increase your presence online by having a Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube page, then your presence online has gotten bigger. When people search for you on Google, Google is looking for criteria that they're going to rank you and get you on the first page, second page, third page, type of thing. Most users that go to Google don't go past the third page. I personally don't. If I go past the second page, I'm really digging for information because I'm expecting what I'm looking for to be relevant information and that it's going to be available quickly to me. Next question is, where do I begin? Good question. Sorry, that's so dark. Facebook, what we're talking about here is the online groups, people grouping together, friends that are in a network together, and once you like them, we're hoping that they're going to start to follow you. So Facebook's an excellent way to start. You can set up actually a business page. It's not actually, you're not signing up under your personal name. It goes under your business name, and you're actually able to market that in a way that looks like a website. You can have a graphic on the side that gives you a logo. So right away you're starting to brand your company in the minds of the people that are using your product so that they're constantly having that brand in front of their face and remembering, oh, that's right, you know, I want to go use this service because I like them, and their friends will see it. YouTube, which makes your message easy to understand. What we're looking at here is, obviously, YouTube is a video site. People go on there and they post videos. And what you can do is if you start to give tips and information about what you're offering, so if I am a website developer and I start to put videos on, maybe I'm going to say, this is how you build an HTML page. You're able to put that up, and that makes you an expert in the field, and people start to trust that you know what you're talking about, number one. People tend to respond to video and voice much, much greater than text on a page. Generally, unless they're really looking for information, they're not going to read through 3 or 4 paragraphs of information. They want to see a video. They want to see your face. Also, it lets you get your heart on video. So if you're really wanting to display your company, you let people know what a great service you're offering, they're able to see your face, they're able to see how you communicate with them, and how you are as a business owner. Twitter. Twitter's different from Facebook. There's some confusion out there thinking that they're the same thing. They are different. Twitter is kind of what they call like a micro-blogging site. What it is you're giving updates regularly of just letting people know maybe you're in development of a new product and you want to let them know just enough information to keep them curious, just enough to add that suspense. So I have a couple posts. You can follow me on Twitter, and I was just posting about the LRITA conference. You know, I'm here, I'm set up. I'm hoping that people will actually sign up or go to the LRITA conference website. Maybe they'll start looking at it and saying, maybe this is a conference I should go to next year. And it just sparks the interest in the consumer of saying, hey, I got to go check it out. LinkedIn, is anybody on LinkedIn? Hopefully some of you guys. Definitely a lot of response from that. You guys are definitely professionals. LinkedIn is the professional social media platform. It's like Facebook in a way, but it takes away the being so familiar, and it's not so friendly. It's more business and up front, but you're able to communicate with people on that side as well. You're able to put your resume, where you work, things that are important to people that would know you that way. We talked about YouTube, and I just want to talk about the flip video camera. Grab it real quick. This is a really simple way if you want to start displaying yourself and tips and tricks for your product or service. The flip video camera is an excellent way to do it. What they've done is they've taken a camcorder. This is HD video, so I'm shooting HD. It looks very crisp, very clean, and it makes it really simple for the average user to pick up the flip. All you do is turn the on button on. It boots up in about 3 seconds. And then you've got this red button, real big. All you do is push the red button, and now I'm videoing you. Hopefully, you guys don't have any issues. It's secret, confidential stuff, but I will post it, I promise. You push the red button, and it turns off. I push play, and I'm able to view that video right away. It has a great microphone. It does a great job at stabilizing video, but basically it puts good video quality into the hands of the average consumer that doesn't want to take a lot of time to set up the lights and production to shoot a quick video. And a lot of these things can go viral. Was anybody at the Grow or Reinvent conference now? They use flip videos, and they just shot a lot of different type of videos to kind of display their conference that worked effectively. So flip video, this one runs about $120, so incredibly cheap, really good to give to your employees to say, hey, I want you to take this to LRITA and film yourself with some of the vendors, okay, and get some information, bring it back to me. Maybe we'll post it online just to show us that. Oh, testimonials, thank you so much. We do a lot, you can pass that around. The testimonials are excellent in that you can grab somebody and say, would you mind just doing a 1-minute testimonial for me? Put it up on your website, and you're becoming an expert more and more each time. Thank you, Nick. Social media goals. Once you finally decide, okay, we're going to bite the bullet, we're going to get on Facebook, we're going to get on Twitter, we're going to get on LinkedIn, and YouTube. By the way, that's services that we offer. We understand business owners are extremely busy. You guys are focusing on your business. This may not be something that you want to spend 2 or 3 hours a week on, or 4 hours a week. Maybe you want somebody to manage it. Definitely an option. If you want to do it yourself, that's awesome too.